Good evening, I'm Bill Pickle, and this is the day before the election. Glad to have you with me tonight, and I just want to get here and kind of share my opinion on what's going to happen tomorrow. I mean, everybody else in the world is taking a wild stab at it, so I thought I might as well do the same thing. As we're talking about of course, the big presidential election. Polls will be opening here shortly. Actually, we're looking at about 12 hours from now. The polls will be open and people will be voting. So here's my predictions and why I feel this way. All right, first of all, what I've done, I've sat down and taken 6 of the most popular polls across the country and the latest numbers and taken what they're saying, taken an average of that, and kind of put together a list of how I think some of the states will go and who will carry those states, whether it be Romney or whether it be Obama. Now, also what I did here is I looked at the toss-up states, if you want to call them that, and kind of projected on who I thought would win those states and added that into those that are most likely and likely to go either way, and to come up with my final determination on who will hit the magic electoral vote of 270 and win the election. Now, I'm going to have to ask you to pardon me because I don't have all these numbers memorized, so I'm going to have to look down and check in my notes, but I hope you understand because this is a lot of stuff to look at. First of all, Obama and Biden are going to win certain states for sure. For instance, Biden, they're going to win California, Connecticut, Delaware, District of Columbia. They'll take Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. Those states are pretty much a sure bet. Based on the percentages, based on the polls, they should be givens going to the Obama-Biden camp. On the Romney side, I think the slam dunks for him are going to be Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, and Wyoming. I think Romney Ryan can pretty well take those states to the bank. Now then, there are some states that are leaning in those directions. And for those leaning toward Obama, I have to say that Maine will probably lean toward Obama. Now, Maine is one of those states that have the state is divided into 2 electoral votes by congressional districts. And I think that Maine will have the 2nd congressional district going toward them, and that'd be 1 additional vote. I think that Michigan will probably go Obama. It's leaning that way. Pennsylvania, big state, big numbers, 20 electoral votes. I think they are leaning toward Obama. God, it hurts to say that, but I think they're going to lean that way. That state is still, I would put Pennsylvania as one of those that are on the borderline, leaning or being a toss-up. That's how close I think Pennsylvania will be. Right now, I'm going to leave that in the leaning. All right? As far as Romney goes, North Carolina, Arizona, and that's pretty much it. I think those are the only other two states that are really in the concept of leaning toward Romney. Now then, here's the kicker. The toss-up states. Now, there are certain states that are being led by Obama, or they're being led by Romney, but very, very close. Very close. In most of these states, there's going to be a lot of visits over the next 12 hours. Some of them are going to be finishing up tonight, and then they're going to be flying out in the morning and catching some of the other states. But here's where the kicker comes in. Colorado. Colorado right now is being held by Obama. Based on my calculations, Colorado is about 1%, well within a margin of error of 3. Well in that margin. I think while it's trending Democratic right now, Colorado is a state that has pretty much been a Republican state. I'm going to say that Obama is going to lose that 1 point, and that Romney is going to pick up those 9 delegates to the Electoral College. So I'm going to say Romney will take Colorado. Florida. Romney is leading in Florida based on the average of all these polls added together. Romney is leading Florida by just a little over 1%. I think he's going to hold on to Florida. Big numbers, 29 electoral votes. Iowa is newspapers have really jumped ship with Obama. Most of the major papers that have supported Obama in 2008 have said enough is enough, and they're switching and going over to the Romney camp and actually endorsing them. So Iowa, while Obama is leading by right at 2 points, that could be one of those states that's too close to call. I think it will end up going Romney. Crossing my finger on that one, all right? Nevada. Obama is leading in Obama by 2.5 points, plus or minus a little bit. I think that Harry Reid and the high union votes there will pretty much wrap that up for Obama. There would only 6 delegates can make a difference in this race, but I think those 6 will go to Obama. New Hampshire. I think at New Hampshire, Obama is leading by 2 percentage points. 2. New Hampshire has 4 delegates. Mitt Romney is well known in New Hampshire. They know him very well. It went for Obama last time. Probably will this time. I think Romney can bring it home. I just don't know if it'll happen. So I'm going to leave that one as a true toss-up. Flip of the coin, it may be the difference. Those 4 delegates could be the difference in this race. Ohio. Ohio is being led by Obama right now by a little over 2 points based on the average. There's 18 delegates at stake in Ohio. However, the auto industry is helped Obama with the unions. You know, big union state, huge union state. I don't think he can pull off taking that state. I don't think Romney can take Ohio. I just don't think it. Hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Romney is leading in Virginia, barely, less than 1%. Less than 1%. I think Virginia is a flip of the coin. However, I think that coin is going to land with the R side up, Romney. You know, that could be that could very well be one of those states that makes a difference too. But I am saying Romney takes Virginia. Wisconsin's not going to go Romney. I wish it would. It's home of Paul Ryan. I think a lot will determine in Wisconsin the get out the vote. Folks, getting out the vote is what's going to make a difference in all of these states. Paul Ryan can bring Wisconsin if the voters that supported their governor and the ones that support Ryan will get out the vote. All right. Here's my dilemma. Based on all the polls, based on how I put out the toss-up states, this race is going to be close. I come up, Romney is going to be one electoral delegate short. That's why all of these toss-up states are so important. Now, here's the big factor. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is swinging back and forth. Obama leads it by 4 points at this date and time. Can Romney bring home Pennsylvania? Many people think he will. If he can bring home Pennsylvania, or if by chance one of the other states, such as Michigan, or such as Nevada, if he can pull in either one of those, and I don't think he can, but if he were by some chance able to get Michigan, because Obama is only leading there by about 3 points, the race would be over. So in other words, folks, who knows who's going to win at this point? We'll know hopefully late tomorrow evening on election day. You can help a whole lot by getting out and voting yourself. Let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting day for certain. Thank you very much, and have a